All right, hello, how are you guys doing? All right, so we've got an interesting build here. We're going for some Snake Eyes, Dark Magician, weird combo stuff. I'm going to be running Ready Fusion here. What that's going to be doing is that's going to be able to turbo out Sandwich. That's right. What the heck are we doing with Sandwich, right? Well, Sandwich has one goal and one goal only. That's to make a sandwich. He goes into the Dark Dragoon, or he's going to go, more importantly, into the Dark Magician of Destruction. He goes right into this, because all he's got to do is banish level 6 or higher Dark Spellcaster you control. So by getting rid of Sandwich there, we pretty much turns our Ready Fusions from a 1-card, basically it turns these into a 1-card Omni Negate, which is really good. We've also got Horus, we've got some witchy stuff there. Plus I've got a Snake Eye engine here too. Everyone thought we forgot about Snake Eyes. Anyways, it's the beginning of the month, haven't really gotten a chance to play anything. Let's also change our accessories here. I think we get some cool accessories going on here so we can just stunt on these guys in style. Because why not? You know what I'm saying? Let's get the new soundtrack going. Let's chill out for the new soundtrack. Always gonna show the burger. No, I don't want the Paw Patrol one. Yep, let's go. There we go. And then I really like that new dragon too, the Dark Magician Dragon, Timaeus. That is really strong. I'm pumped. I'm pumped for that. So let's go. Let's jump right in and yeah, see what our opponents are up to here. See what they got. Womps. Womps will be my first victim. Alright, he loses the coin toss too. Nice. Oh, we got some cool people here too. Slayton, expert player here. Very good at deck builder as well. So Slayton in here. Ooh, here we go. Metalfoes Fusion, one of my favorite cards in the game. To use this discard fodder too, especially when I pitch it with Diabellstar. I should have used this in the main phase or whatever phase, because now I opened myself up to droll, but whatever. Anyways, we're gonna pitch up this fusion. We're gonna use this. We're gonna start with Diabellstar, the Black Witch. See what we get. See if we can bait out some stuff here. Maybe we can bait out an Ash Blossom or something. No, he lets it go completely unchecked. All right, which is nice. So we'll just put that there. We're gonna get rid of that guy too, but we're gonna use Metalfoes Fusion a little bit at the end, but because before we do that, we're gonna thin out our deck. Actually, let's do this right now. Let's get another Diabellstar involved in this situation. All right, is he gonna activate anything? What's he doing? He's thinking we gotta get the one, and make sure we add the one right here with the big old monocle. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta do that. Get the monocle one. Thinning our deck a little bit. Now that I activated a spell card too, we run a lot of spells, we could instantly change this Diabellstar into a, because it's a level 6 or higher. So here we go, Dark Magician on the field. Changes his name to Dark Magician because it's happily married, just got married, changed this last name. Now I can either add Magician Souls package or the Gaze of Timaeus. We're gonna add the Gaze of Timaeus, baby. I love the way you look at me. Look at this, looking at me all nice. Anyways, now what's really cool is we're gonna be able to take this, and now we're gonna use this as fodder. There we go, baby. Use it as fodder because I can use the Gaze of Timaeus anyways, even if that card is in the graveyard, which is really cool. So that's also really nice there. We're only on 2 summons, so I can actually isolate my plays right here, right now, by going into a Dragoon. What that's going to do is now my opponent can't do any of this, like, random, like, I'm going to play on your turn kind of stuff, in case he's got, like, a, I don't know what could be in his hand, like a Holly Sue or something. Either way, now we're not going to have it. So now we've got some defense here. We've got some, a good old Omni Negate. What I could do is I also could save it, but because this my opponent's not doing anything, I kind of don't like that. Anyways, let's show him the bat, the Muy Racalago here, or whatever its name is, Muy Risalago. We're going to go into some bat action, baby. I'm going bat crazy with this build. So now we're going to go with the Azamina bat, right? We're going to now add, oh, what the heck? Oh, I already, I failed. I already added the thing I wanted earlier. Let me see something here. Where's my other Sinful Spoils? Oh, I'm not even, this isn't my Sinful Spoils Snake Eye. I was like, why isn't my Snake Eye stuff here? And where is, okay, this is actually the first iteration of this. So this is actually the wrong iteration of this, so it's gonna mess up my build a little bit, but it shouldn't, because this is just pure, this is actually pure, Horus Diabellstar. That's it. This doesn't have the Snake Eyes variant into it. So we gotta add that, but look at that. Right off the top of the deck comes the Horus, baby. Right where I need them. Okay, so let's see, how can I do this? How can I make Rumpelstiltskin? Let's make silver into gold here. It's not the right build, but I'll still make it work, because that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get Illusion of Chaos. And, yeah. Ready Fusion is actually full Yummy, full, it could also be full Mitsurugi. Because you can go into Aslan 1000. I'm planning on making a video called How to Make a Sandwich into a Sandwich, where you make Sandwich, get Hungry Burger. But really, it's Ready Fusion can get you any ritual fusion you want, and it's a pretty good. Anyways, let's return this guy back to the deck here. Because of Aslan 1000, yeah, Ready Fusion can pretty much get you any card you need, really. I don't even want to send this. I kind of like everything in my hand. This is just an extra body. And I do like using the discard. I like discarding Diabellstar on my opponent's turn. So you know what? I'm not even gonna do Magician's Souls. We're just gonna send both of these to the graveyard right here, right now. Get my King Sark. Let's draw an extra card too. Off the top, another preparation of rites. I could send those with that. That's always really good. Anyways, let's send another preparation of rites. Get rid of this. We won't need that. Let's send Happy. Happy's the coolest one. And let's man, alright, let's get rid of Thrust. I don't feel like he's doing anything. Let's just Thrust. We'll save that for a board breaker, and we'll save that for next turn. Let's also put in this one right here. We'll leave Happy out on the field. We'll use this chorus right here for some body making. Getting rid of these two. Okay, here he goes. He's got Nib. He just told me he's got Nib. So that's annoying. So, actually, a change of plans again. I'm going to immediately go into this. Or we got to keep changing plans. Change of plans. Because when he reveals that he's got a monster like that, we're going to go right into Hope Harbinger. I could go to King Coach Giant Trainer to get some more stuff, but no. He's got Nib, and I'm not having any of that. So we're going to go into Hope Harbinger. Oh, I should have went into Photon Lord. Photon Lord is the monster negate. Now I'm going to have to use... And I blocked the... I blocked the link zone. Like, why did I do that? Alright. A little bit of misplays by me, but... Because now I have this extra for no reason. Don't need that. So yeah, definitely misplayed, because now I was going to make these two go into an IP Masquerena. But let's just hold that there. Hold that there. We could have gotten a lot further. I misplayed with my whole build stuff. Alright, so we know he had Nib. We're going to have to activate this now. We're going to get rid of Sinful Spoils, unfortunately. Gonna have to do that. But now we open ourselves up to whatever he's got here in his hand. Now he could play on our turn. Okay, I will continue the main phase, though. Because he did that and sent that there, I will be able to banish this, banish that. Draw a free card here. Ooh, talents. But because I stopped the activation, I can't even use it, so that's a little annoying. So, yeah, we'll just call that there. We've got another body here. Do that. Put that there. Nice. Alright. Actually, this Red Eyes Dark Dragoon is going to get pretty big. But here's the thing. It's going to go away next turn, unfortunately, because there is one downside to this Gaze of Timaeus. And that's, of course, that it does have all this stuff. Rahu Draco Tail. Interesting. Yeah, let's just stop that while we can. Why not? I don't see why not. I don't see why we don't just stop that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just, yep. Suck that up. There we go. Nice little suckage there. Now he's going to do that. That's fine. I'm just going to activate that. He's going to try to fuse. I think we just stopped that too, right? Yeah. Let's negate that activation. Destroy it. Sure. Let's also send Diabellstar. This is what I'm talking about. We send Diabellstar here. That's going to allow us to just send a monster. There we go. Nice. Activate that. Let's send to the graveyard. Let's send her, because we don't really need this anyways. I mean, that's so, like, it's kind of like a floodgate right now. All of these cards are nice. I mean, I don't think we need Deception, honestly. Let's just get rid of Deception. Get her back. Nice. And now that she comes back, we get to add another nice little card here. See, now we can get a Subversion if we want. So here we go. Some nice stuff here. And yeah, let's see what our opponent's got. Now he could go free reign. If he's got the other card, he's free to do it. So, but we established a nice little board here. And Happy's going to give us some kind of advantage too. This Red Ice Dark Dragoon, he's going to be a little worried about it. But it's actually, he takes care of himself. He takes care of his own problem. Look at this. So he's going to leave the board. Which is kind of like why I like to do the Timaeus stuff on my opponent's turn, but I just needed to protect myself from Nibiru, which is why I did that. All right, nice. I never mind getting these. Anyways, so let's throw this to the grave. What does he got here? Is this the spell one? Is he going to turn off the spell? It doesn't really matter, honestly. All right, he's gonna hit. Well, I don't really care. I pretty much had everything I needed in the in there, anyways. He needs to draw a card, so that's why he's doing that. Because I could care less that he does that. He's gonna negate this card's effect. He just desperately needs to draw. Okay, but when they get behind like this, they're in a really bad spot. So, I mean, we've just got so much stuff we could just activate here. A special summon this. Boop. And I think we just win, huh? Right? Like, maybe we'll just go into Photon just in case. Get a little Photon protection here. Alright. Because that's still more than enough. And then we will also go into, again, this card just repeats and recycles itself. So we can just go into another one. Show him another flashy animation of Dark Magician. Right, Dark Magician's here. He gets to give me the Illusion of Chaos back, because why not? That's just a free card to discard. And because he activated Ash Blossom, let's just take a little peek, a little gander at his hand anyways, just to make sure there's nothing that's going to stop us from winning this duel. Any way we could take away hope is good from our opponent. So now we're just draining him. Let's just send this back. Just drain him. Leave him with this King of the Swamp. Letting him know that he's the king of losing right now. We're just gonna hit him. Even though we played suboptimally here, we still ended up whooping this guy here with a nice whoopee cushion. So his name is Womps, and he just got whomped himself. So there we go. Yeah. How do you send Dragoon so it doesn't get banished? There's a couple of things you could do. So if you don't want Dragoon to get banished, right, you could run, there's a second card. It's called this one. You just run the OG, Eye of Timaeus. The only thing is it's not a quick play spell, and it can't use him in the graveyard. So you have to target him on the field. So you target him on the field, and then you confusion summon a monster from the extra deck that mentions him as material. Using it as fusion material. So that's pretty much, you have to use the OG Eye of Timaeus though. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how you get it so he doesn't banish himself. But the OG one is kind of yeah, you can run duality, but this new one is just basically cheats it out. It just cheats it out. It's a quick play. It's really good. Anyways, hold on. I was using the wrong deck there, but we still won. That was just my Dark Magician Horus deck. We're here to play Dark Magician Snake Eyes Horus, yes. We want to get that Sanguine Sandwich stuff. So even there, we're going to just upgrade our deck too. We just beat our opponent with their lesser deck, and that's fine. So now we're going to get now when we go into that, we're going to get our Sinful Spoils. So now we can do another one. This guy's name is, what is it? Venmo? What? So... Duality is a nice card too. Yeah, and there's a lot of ways. You could just revive Dragoon. There's a lot of stuff you could do. But just know that this card will, like, banish it or something. Anyways, what's this? Very interesting. What am I going to do here? Let's start with this. I should have played... See? I should have played a Link 1 like Link Haribo here. Let's put the nice Diabell Star. We'll still be able to get an Omni Negate out at the end of the turn. We'll be able to use this. Boop. Now, what we could do is we'll set this. Do I want to set this? Because she won't be able to do that, but she will give me an Omni Negate, which is nice. Alright, we'll activate this. That's going to hit that. There we go. Can at least set the trap here, unless he's got Imperm. He's probably thinking about it. He probably wants to maybe hold Imperm too. Because Snake Eye Birch kind of at least lets me do some plays on my opponent's turn. Okay, so he's going to use the Imperm. Okay, that's fine. A little unfortunate, but alright, we'll take those. Now we just gotta survive. If we could survive now, I think we're in good shape. Because she summons herself back. We can get any, kind of like any monster we want. Let's just not do anything. I should have set the Gaze of Timaeus in case... Ooh, okay, hold on. We're under the gun of this. I think that's fine. He's gonna go into the Apophis stuff. Let's try to catch him if he tries to special summon the Apophis stuff. So I can go into any Snake Eye card. So I could go into Oak to get Ash, to get Kurikara too, which would be interesting. That's always a good card too. Kurikara, pretty good card. He's gonna get Verdict of Anubis. I don't like that. I don't like that he's getting Verdict of Anubis there. I gotta see if he gets the card that... Oh, he's going to the battle phase right now. Okay. Alright, let's use this now. That's fine, that's fine. Now he can't activate monsters from the hand, which is fine. We'll get Impulse, though. I think I'm gonna send Called By, because there's nothing really that goes to the graveyard here, and he pretty much runs all trapped. I want to save Gaze for next turn, so we're gonna go use this. We're gonna save the Gaze. Go into Diabell Star. She's gonna give me another search. Now, here's what's cool, is I've got a couple of options here. I can either go Original Sinful Spoils, which is good. Deception is good. Subversion is good. All three of these is good. Even another Wanted is good. Or I can go... Every single one of these is a good option right here. If I lose the duel, it's based upon this choice that I make right here. Now, what do we know about our opponent? We know that he added, right? We know he added Verdict of Anubis. So, we know that whatever spell we add here, we have to do it at the very end. At least not until we bait a lot of stuff out the way. Because Verdict of Anubis also, does it affect traps too? Yeah. So we're gonna have to kind of bait out our opponent. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Also, there could be a good chance that he negates whatever we try to do anyways. Let's see. So let's... Because I don't have many monsters here, the play probably might be Subversion, actually. That's actually probably the best one. Yeah, he did add a Dominus. We're going to go with Subversion here. Since he already did the battle phase, though, too, he's going to have a tough time taking this out. So we know that he's got a bunch of snakes on the plane. One of them's like a Dominus. One of them's a Anubis. One of them is this. One is that. And he's not doing stuff on our turn, which is fine. Okay, so that's good. We hold the Max C there. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you. All right, all right. Let's think about this now. Kurikara off the top. Okay. Now, he's going to get this. I think now we hit him with the Max C. He's going to hit me with the Dominus Purge. That's fine. Let's go. Let's go. That's fine. Alright. Hits me with the Purge. That's okay. Gonna put another snake there. Yep. Now. I don't want to do this trap because he's gonna hit me with Verdict of Anubis right away. So let's just go to the battle phase. Hit this guy. No. These guys can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. Here's the thing. If I do this and he hits me with Verdict of Anubis, then I think I lose. But if I hit him, if he hits me with the snake, he now opens myself up to the Dark Magician here. Where is he? Because I gotta do a spell by activating it, right? These spells, they don't stop the activation. They just negate the effect. So let's do this. Let's hit this guy. He's probably gonna use his snake here, hopefully. Come on, use the snake. Use the snake, because if he uses the seed, now he's got a decision. It's between Anubis or the snake for him. If he uses the snake... Oh, he's hitting me with Anubis. Yeah, he's hitting me with the whole field wipe. Alright. That's the correct option. That was the correct option to do that, so then that blows this away, too. So I can't use that, so that's unfortunate. So that's unfortunate, because I needed him to use the snake. If he used the snake there, we would have won. There's no doubt in my mind we would have won that. But he should take this from here. So I could have set a couple of other things there too, but again, yeah, it didn't really matter. We should have had that one though, I think too. Well, not really. I mean, he played it right. It's just that I kind of wish that he played it wrong. The correct call was to go with the Verdict of Anubis. If I got him with the snake, I should have, maybe if I attacked first, that kind of would have lowered his guard. Alright, here's a deadly hand. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, he used the Dominus. Alright, we're gonna start off with Ready Fusion. We're gonna check for Ash and check for Fualos, I guess. Yep. Okay, we're gonna get the Sanguine. This is gonna cause confusion to my opponent. Alright, so Sandwich is here. And now we're just gonna go right into Magician of Destruction. Give him 2 cards. There you go. We'll give you 2. See if he stops it, see if he pops it, see what he does with this. He's gonna hit me with the Ghost Mourner. Okay, it's fine. We've got some horror stuff we can still do as well. Let's use Preparation of Rites to see if he's got an Ash Blossom. I just want to kind of check for that, because Horus is really what I really want to go off here. So this is just an Ash Blossom check. He's letting me add this, okay. Let's get rid of the Ash Blossom. So let's do Illusion. And this, okay. Return a card to the hand. Yeah, return to the deck. Let's get rid of that. Thank you. Let's summon out this. Special summon him. Send to the graveyard. I think we want to send Snake Eyes Diabell Star. Probably the best one, because we already got a Horus Engrave. Or we're gonna get a Horus Engrave. Let's not let them know that we have Horus and stuff. I do want to, like, bait out more stuff, but he's not really falling for it. Ooh. Alright. He's not falling for it. I kind of want to bait what he's got. See, he's got something. What does he got? He's got something to activate. Let's do this, and we got it. We kind of got to figure out if he's got Horus or not. Like, I got to figure out what he's got. Or I've got to figure out if he's got Ash. Okay, he does have Ash. He was holding that. So now my hand is pretty much whack. And I thought he had Ash. But what do? Do I do a Snake Eye combo underneath all of this? Oh, brother. I can't just end on a board like this. Alright, let's yeah, we've got to get a little bit more here. Oh, we might just lose it, especially if he's on, oh, we might lose this one now. Oh, SP, just end on SP Little Knight? I think that's too torturous. But let's end, I also misplayed my start. Because I just got eager to do the sandwich line. If I would have started with Horus, he might not even have drew into Ash Blossom. Yeah, he's got everything he needs. He might not have drawn into his Ash Blossom, and I actually could have I played it the wrong way. If I would have started with Horus, and he would have Ash Blossomed me, I would have been able to just end my turn and do like a way around that. So, I actually lost that because of the way I ordered my stuff and the way I layered everything. Had I have done, instead of the Ready Fusion first, if I would have started with Horus, I actually would have won. Because there's no doubt that he drew into some of those hand traps, and I kind of layered my special summons first, allowing him to go into that. So that mistake was on me. Now, here in this situation, I don't really have much of a choice but to do maybe a Ready Fusion first. I could start with the Magician's Souls right now, just to start off and see what happens here. Let's do that, because that could allow me to draw two if he Ash Blossoms me or something. I've got a Happy here, but I want to draw into the Horus stuff. Let's just send Diabell. Always nice to send it to the grave. Okay, he's not doing anything yet. Let's do a Ready Fusion. See now if he does anything. No, that package won't really do anything. Okay, here comes Impulse. Okay. So now Light, Earth, and Wind is turned off. Alright, let's see if we can get... We still got our normal still. Oh, and I've got to add Bonfire to this list. Oh my gosh, this guy's just got... Okay, now you can't do stuff from the hand. So that's interesting. So he's got to be on Odeon. He's got to be playing Odeon. He just turned off his own Anubises, though. He's got himself a Dominus Impulse back, though. And you know, I gotta maybe put in a Link Karibo, might be nice. I could normal summon this Max C and play with SP Little Knight against my opponent. Because what does he just add? He added Impulse. And We'll just end that there. So Maxi can always get something. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Oh, the Deck Doctor? I like doing those on Wednesdays. I like doing those on Wednesdays. But he's normal summoning Max C. This is kind of crazy to me that he's doing that. Why could he be normal summoning Max C? Is he gonna go into Almirage here and do full combo? I don't know. Let's find out. I'll allow it. Oh, he's just gonna go into the battle phase. Okay. Maxi beatdown, everyone. Down. Alright, interesting, interesting. Now we know he's got Impulse. What else does he got? What else is he trying to hit me with? He's trying to stun me. He's got... Oh, he's definitely trying to stun me. What a top deck, huh? Oh, I kind of wish I wish I sent Forrest with that. Oh. Alright, let's see what he does here. Nothing. I wonder... I mean, it's fine to send Happy either way. But let's see. You can't do anything, can you, sport? We're gonna send Amnesty here. Because Amnesty is also a nice kind of full combo. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. This is good. If I call it wrong, he's going to get rid of all of my cards in my... Oh, gosh. This could be deadly. He's going to get rid of the cards in my graveyard. Oh, heads. All my cards are removed from play. Okay. Nice, nice call. We're going to do King Sark again. We're going to get rid of Maxi here. We're going to send another Amnesty. Why not? Special summon him out. Boom. Oh, now the question begins. Because we know he's got a Impulse here. He's going to negate and destroy. Oh, because I kind of want to get this out to bait out some more interactions. I think we got to. Yeah. Oh, alright. We'll just go into the Dark Magician here. Let's get out of this column, too. Let's see if he now... We do a search here. We'll grab the Gaze of Timaeus. That's very important. Because now we could chain this to whatever happens here. Or, I could just simply send it to the grave to get another Horus card back. Because even though he got rid of just Happy, there's still two other Horuses I can get. And I'm wondering if this guy plus a Horus would be better? Or, probably... let's just hold this. Let's go to the battle phase. See what we need here. Because if he has some kind of, like, weird mirror force, we could just chain Gauge and, like, go into, like, some kind of defense mode thing. Oh my gosh, this is so weird. Alright, I think I set this. I think setting this is the correct move. Because I can always, at any point, go into the Timaeus, the magical dragon. And that's going to give me a free pop. Alright. This is nice. This is nice. Now, you guys are talking about skill drain, and we don't need skill drain. That's just to go first, like, win more card. I don't need skill drain. Oh, this was a lab deck the whole time. Roll back. Interesting. He's gonna roll me back. Now, whatever one he sets, I kind of want to pop. I'll wait, I guess. Gonna do Welcome Labyrinth. End phase. Now, I've got a decision to make. Do I hit him with the gates? I don't think so. And I think I caught him off guard then, too. Because he might have, like, Kurikara is not what I want here. Well, I mean, I can always just turn Kurikara into whatever I need. That's true. They're just going to impulse this gaze. Do I send my last amnesty? Yeah, he's got a lot of attack. Let's just do it. Alright, here he goes. I'm gonna hold on to gaze then, just to be a chain blocker, to chain block. Because here he's gonna send... He's probably gonna get Lovely, have Lovely destroy this, and Lovely has enough defense to tank this. No. Okay, never mind. That was not what I expected. We're gonna hold on to Gaze then. Gaze can be the chain block we need against Labyrinth. Okay, there's Lady. Yeah, so we're gonna need her to chain block stuff. Here we go. So now whatever, when he does something, I could chain this to it, which is nice. Okay. Anyways, we'll get Horus out, which is beautiful. Okay, so here goes. He's gonna do that. I'm gonna chain Gaze. I mean, not that this is gonna matter, but yeah, we'll chain Gaze. Target that, but then he's gonna use this, and I think he gets to do it anyways. So that's a little annoying, but we do... Yeah, he still gets it. That's gonna go face down. Whatever, his stuff's gonna go face down. He gets his big welcome. Yeah. So I go face down. He goes face down. I can flip this face back up. Little battle, at least. Go toe-to-toe here with that. Okay. Now we're in trouble. I think we just lose because he gets Lovely. Lovely pack pops King Sarcophagus. This hits this, and yeah, it's off to the races. Plus, he flips his face up. Yeah, he just wins. He wins next turn here. Because you get to get... Yeah. This, I can't stop this, so this chains nicely. I'm gonna go with Ice Dragon's Prison, which is fine. I don't really have anything. I only have a fairy. This is gonna pop probably King Sark. Then he just wins. What's the idea of Horus over Millennium? Well, Horus is a dark spellcaster, so I can use him to go into the Dark Magician. So that's why you run Horus over Millennium. Because the Millennium guys, they're like rocks or something weird. He's gonna get another one of these. Okay. Yeah, I think he just wins now. I don't think there's nothing I could do. I would need the top deck of a Sentry. Which I don't even think if I can hand pick a top deck. Ready Fusion, nice. I can hit him with the Sandwich. It's not ready for that. He's not ready for this, guys. He's just gonna hit, yeah. Come on, you didn't want to see the Sandwich? I was gonna hit you with a Sandwich, bro. Oh my gosh. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Nice, man. I'm glad I'm encouraging you to explore. Yeah, that's why I always gotta explore. You know what I'm saying? We always gotta explore the non-meta viabilities. Delta of Invitation would work good with this deck? I don't think so, because the whole thing is we want to send... We're trying to send... And trying to get dark spellcasters out, right? Because Diabellstar's a dark spellcaster. Horus is a dark spellcaster. You could even make this Diabellstar a dark spellcaster if you're using Verte and Akanda. So you could do something like that. Ugh, this guy's on Vanquish Soul. This guy's playing some heavy duty meta stuff here. We're gonna have to think about how to counter this one. We're gonna have to really think. I'm certain we can do it if I layer stuff correctly. I gotta really concentrate on this one. Are you saying IDT 3 Oak is the move? What do you mean? You think 3 Oak's the move? Oh, you're saying that? Yeah, I'm on 3 Oak just because he's back. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to try it. And granted, I should take one of these Oaks out, and I keep forgetting to, and replace it with a Bonfire. I need to replace an Oak with a Bonfire. That's what needs to be done no matter what. I keep forgetting to switch it into the... I keep forgetting to switch it. Keep forgetting to switch it. Oh, yeah. With Wandering Titan's nice. But the thing is, if I wipe all my Horus cards with Wandering Titan, I can't get them back until the next turn. So I do have to do a whole turn of, holding, onto nothing then, if I wipe my own Horus cards. And it gets rid of my own King Sarcophagus. So I don't like that. I don't like clearing out my whole board with Wandering Tartarus. Because that'll clear out even the King Sarcophagus. It literally clears the whole board. So I don't think Wandering Titan's the move. Because then it just it's kind of counterintuitive with the Horus cards. Oh, he's going into the Ripper. We'll make sure we don't activate any effects in the hand or graveyard, which is good, because actually, contrary to belief, these don't activate in the hand. These are just summoning conditions, and these don't activate in the graveyard. They just summon from the graveyard. So that's also a reason why I chose this, because these guys kind of play around the K9s. Nash Knight's a good card. I love that card. That's a strong card right there. Alright, he's got 50 interruptions here. This is a hard board to break. Oh, let's see. Yeah, that's another reason why I don't like running hand traps now, too. Is because, yeah, K9's around. So that's another reason why I took out my hand traps. So if you're wondering why, Jesse, why are you running hand traps? Because hand traps, I already was not a fan anyways of hand traps. Oh, what a good top deck too. All right, let's start with this. Let's just see what he does. All right, see if he does anything. First of all, this unfortunately is a card that I am activating in my hand though. So he will stop that with this when I activate a monster effect in the hand. So I can't even use this because he just stops it. Alright, let's place Diabellstar on the field here. And that's good because now if he gets rid of my Oak in any fashion and Oak goes to the graveyard, I can actually send Oak with Amnesty, or I could send Oak with this. because what I do is I don't want him to get sucked up. That's kind of what I don't want to happen. I don't think Called by the Grave is going to be useful here. It could be, but maybe not. I mean, there is a Holly Sue attached to this Ripper. Because... yeah, let's just get rid of the Called by. Oh no, let's just get rid of Horus. We know that he's not going to get anything. We know he's not coming into effect. He's not going to be any sort of way. He's got no use in our hand because of the Ripper. So let's just get rid of that. Yeah, Vanquish, Evenly Matched is really strong. And I shouldn't have put her here too. Because that just invites him to explode this row. I literally left the one spot open here. I should have put him in the Nash Knight column. Whatever I need safe needs to go in the Nash Knight or Ripper column. He's letting it go through. Interesting. Interesting. He's letting that go. I think then I play Sinful Spoils here and get rid of it with Hollowed Azamina, and then I could do some, like, Sinful Spoils stuff because I have a Diabell Star in there. So let's do that. Let's set the Sinful Spoils here. I gotta be careful with which rows I put stuff in, too. Let's put Sinful Spoils here. Now we'll use Hollowed Azamina. Let's just immediately go into Ela Silva. Right, we'll send that. So now that gives us a further search. Put it in the Ripper column here. Okay. Now he's going to attach. Alright, here we go. He set some of these guys here. I mean, he's going to attack. I could negate it, and then that's fine. I negate it. But let's just leave that to force him to pick this. Because I mean, I could end up just using it to send this to the grave. Let's do that, because that will at least get me Hollowed Azamina back into my hand. Yeah, that at least gets me Hollowed Azamina back into the hand, instead of being stuck on his body. So, okay. Before we do that now we have an opportunity to do some Dark Magician stuff. Let's just do that now. Whoop. Let's put it in the Ripper column. So this will further drive another form of interaction here. This is another form of interaction here. Yep. Okay, that's gonna get rid of Ripper. Okay, which is good. Which is now I kind of wish I held on to the Horus. So maybe I should have gotten rid of Called by. Oh well. He's gonna go into Jax. Jax pops. We don't care that he pops. Whatever he pops, we don't care. Because we're gonna get the fusion spell card. And that's gonna get us Timaeus. Timaeus or Dragoon. But I believe some of these cards don't target, right? Like, some of these just destroy stuff. Yeah, destroy card on the field. Ooh, he's getting rid of... He's smartly getting rid of that. Because that was actually the smarter card to get rid of. Because I was going to use that later. Funny enough. So we're going to get Gaze here. Oh, now he's going to target a card on the field, destroy it. I don't mind. Go ahead. Target. Oh, Holly Sue is in the... grave now. Let's go ahead. Target that. Destroy it. Yep. That's fine. Add a Vanquish Soul from the graveyard to the hand. So he's only got one card in the graveyard, so it's got to be that. So let's hit him with the Called by the Grave. That'll also turn off Holly Sue next turn. Let's just get rid of Holly Sue now. He doesn't get the advantage of getting Holly Sue. We got to take whatever little victories we can and where we get them. Also, we can add Hollow to the hand. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Get rid of that. Let's now use... Remember, we've got the original Sinful Spoils too to add too. Let's do Hollowed right now. See what he's going to do here. We're going to target this. Okay. Now we're going to do something else here too. We're going to... Now's the time when I use original Sinful Spoils here. Because he put the Diabell in our grave, we can now use this. So we're going to put this card back. And now we're going to get Poplar. Let's get Poplar here. What I really want to do is get Ash. Maybe I should have gotten Ash because Ash is really what I'm looking to get here, but we'll see. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Activate this. Poplar. Poplar will get me Ash. Ash will be able to get me Kurikara, which is pretty strong. Or no, Oak. I need Oak to get me Ash so I can get Kurikara. Oh boy, let's get... Does he have any interactions left? Yeah, he's got the interaction in his hand. Alright, let's do Divine Temple. Divine Temple sets up just more like stuff on the field and whatnot. Yeah, the more stuff we set, the better. Place a card face up? Yes. Let's place, this. Please. Now let's do this. Oak. Now he might be able to do some, like, destroying stuff. Whatever he destroys, now I can get Diabell Star back out on the field. And if he destroys Poplar, and I put Poplar together, I can get Doomed Dragon. Okay, so now I'm going to use Oak. We're actually going to send Poplar here, because I want, either way, I want to get Poplar out and about. We're going to get Ash. Ash is going to do something nice here. Ash is going to go Chain Link 1. Chain Link 2, we've got Poplar. Poplar's gonna, oh gosh. What am I doing? Oh, Poplar, yeah. Poplar, just target whatever. Okay, Ash has got to get Kurikara, and I clear his board with Kurikara. And I also have Doom Dragon now too online. I think I'm gonna break this, guys. I can't believe this. I think we're actually breaking this, dude. Let's do Kurikara right now. Get rid of his whole field. And by the way, Holly Sue is turned off. Boom. Get rid of all of that. Now he's got to do this. I think now's the time I do this. Gaze. Since we're going in for the OTK here, I think we go for Dragoon. Yes. Yeah, we're going for the... everything to protect Kurikara at this point. We're going to go for Dragoon. Just put Dragoon here. Now we've got it negate. With the Azamine in the hand, we have an Omni negate. Don't mind that. Now, because he did that, we actually can just rightfully just summon Diabell Star here. I think that's fine. I think I just let it go through. There's only one card I can't let activate on the field. 3 oak is not bricky. There's only 3 of them. The odds to see in your hand is very low still. All right, now with Ash, we send oak. We get the snake guy stuff. He's gonna do this immediately. We're gonna have to negate. Oh my gosh! I think I can't believe we're playing through this, guys. We're actually doing it. Get rid of that. Get the big boy out. Get the big dog. Now he's only got the... Oh, yeah. Push, where's this? Push this. I've got no time. I actually have more stuff to break, but I can't do it. Oh. He had this the whole time. I should have went into... Man. That's fine, though. He thinks that it's done. He's going to take care of a lot of stuff here. He's going to destroy a lot. This guy can't get destroyed. Snake Eyes will activate. Yeah, I should have went into the rank 8s, but I only have not much time. All right. We're gonna go Promethean Princess here. Promethean Princess into the other Snake Eye card, because that can push. That pushes as well. The Snake Eye Diabellstar. Ew, he's showing me Lava Golem. That's actually pretty deadly. How is he? I only have 10 seconds. How does he have more time than me right now? Because I think I add Diabellstar, go into Promethean, get Diabellstar, push one of these, go into Salamangreat. Yeah. You know what I gotta do? Oh, I don't think I have the time for it now. Because what I should have did is I should have went into like these things too. Oh, and I could have went into like Fancy Ball or something. I mean, he's gonna get rid of one. I still think I pop one, go into like SP Little Knight maybe. Okay, that's fine. Oh, then that's even better. I can still go into Promethean. Come on. Well, battle phase. Push this guy. And then I could bring this card back out. Because I haven't did that yet. Oh, I gotta go into Salamangreat. I don't have time. I don't have time, guys. Oh, what's going on? Oh no, I don't want to do this. No! Why was I activating the end phase? I had it, guys. I had it. I'm telling you, I had it. I could have went at this. I could have had it. I could have like pushed him into the end phase. And remember, his Holly Sue was turned off because of the Called by the Grave. So his Holly Sue wouldn't have been able to activate next turn. So there was a couple of things I wanted to do there. So I had 2 level 8s. I also could have went into Hope Harbinger or Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. But realistically, what I should have went into too, I had the SP Little Knight to banish that trap. I could have done that, right? I had the SP Little Knight to banish the trap. Here's another thing too. We were going to go with those 2 bodies. We're going to go into Salamangreat Raging Phoenix. That would have turned on Promethean Princess and all that other stuff too. Man, oh, we should have had it. So, by the way, we had no business even close to breaking that. That's probably the hardest board in the game right now as to date. That's the hardest board in the game to break. So the fact that we came that close just shows how good we are, man. We are like right there in that. We should have broke that board and we should have won that. There was a couple of things that, you know, like I could have done the Horus line. There was so much stuff. Oh yeah, add bonfire, thank you. All right, everyone's like, take oak out, take oak out. My gosh, but 3 oak is fine. 3 oak is really good. It's a great starter, especially when you have a bunch of cards that set up stuff. Oak is really good, and you saw how oak ended up coming into effect at the end there with his end phase. I'm still bringing in 3 oak. 3 oak is fine. I don't mind if I see oak. You guys are acting like if I see oak in my hand, I want to see oak in my hand. It's like my starter. I want to see oak. I can get rid of so many cards just linger in the backfield, or just linger. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my 3 oaks. I'm not forgetting oaks. They that one oak almost won me the game. You guys saw that. It was crazy. All right, that was nice. That was nice, man. Let me see something. I wanna. Where do I go? What am I doing here? No, I don't want that. I want to look at my my data here. Oh yeah. Someone wants to know what rank we are. We're doing ladder climb. We're trying to get back to Master 1. And it resets you every season, so you got to get to Master 1 every season. I always try to get to Master, so yeah, that's what we're doing this season. No, I know. I did spend some time yapping. You guys know that. I spent time yapping, not enough slapping. But oh, we're gonna get loser rank if we lose. Nah, that's not gonna happen to us, guys. Don't worry. That's fine. That's fine. You could use Shining Sarcophagus in this deck. In fact, it's actually really good because the Dark Magician Girl works really good with Sarcophagus. I'm about to just trigger Maxi into standby here. Normally I don't do that, but when you have a good hand like this, that's fine to do. Okay. So, alright. We'll use Ash Blossom there. That's fine. I'd rather him use Ash Blossom. Why is he using Fualos? What, does he think I'm going to play on his turn? Well, that's what all the meta decks do now anyways, so. Alright, go ahead. You've got 3 cards now. He just freely gave away his stuff. I guess he's gonna go and do his stuff. Ah, look at that. I paid for it with the Zuna. Man, I gotta just not activate hand traps. So now I just gave him a full starting hand. I mean, he would have been able to normal summon this anyways, so it's not like I gave him much advantage. But still. Yeah, because he would have been able to normal summon this. With the second one, though... he'll be able to special summon that one, too. Need more back row targeting, you think? So, what I've got Subversion for a push. I've got a lot of things that push monsters. He pushes a monster, he pushes a monster, this pushes a monster. I love to clog their back row. For back row targeting, though, I do have... so I have this Omni Negate. I've got... this should be a spell negate. Technically, I could go into... I should put maybe even Titanic Galaxy would be nice. To do some back row hate. I've got an SP Little Knight for back row hate. I've got an Omni Negate here, which is alright. But yeah, you're right. I do need maybe some more targeting because I've only got really SP Little Knight. What else? And I could have probably held on to the Kurikara, I think, maybe a little bit longer. That would have been nice too. Oh, and United, Timaeus, United Magical Dragons, my back row hate. During my opponent's turn, quick effect, target a spell and trap on the field, destroy it. That's what I should have went into, honestly. I should have went into Timaeus. because Timaeus there would have been immune to everything, and then I would have been able to target that back row and destroy it as well. And this guy's just building the full K9 board here. No, I don't need Nightmare Phoenix. I don't think. I think it's good. I think again because again this pops. This is a pop. This is a banish. And then I can get 2 Omni Negates out. Like so, I've got my choice. I've got my choice to play around stuff. What else do I got? Again, monsters no problem because all these guys push. This also is Gold Sark with this. Just also, yeah, monsters are not a problem. It's really like you said, back row maybe. Because Nightmare Phoenix could work, but then I got no room, right? I need 2 fires in case you get into Promethean Princess line. Because you always have to be able to get rid of Promethean Princess, especially if you got Horus. So just having a Sunlight Wolf is good. That you can always go into, and that also gets you your like any of your fires back. Okay, finally he's done. Ew, why is that his board? Okay. This is interesting here. I kind of need this to go off, but I have a feeling he's gonna pop it. By going into the Ripper thing and popping something. So I gotta find a way to get a monster into the hand. But if he does pop it, that'll turn on talents to draw 2. If I use the Temple of the Snake Eye, I can put in my Snake Eye stuff. Let's start off with Temple here, because if he special summons something, now whatever comes, like I can get it out. So let's just place Ash. Now if he does anything in the game, Ash will come out, right? Like if he goes into a new guy, Temple will activate here. So if he does go and try to destroy this, Temple activates, Ash comes out, full combo, plus I have a draw 2. So, because Temple's really cool in that if my opponent normal special summons, this guy gets to come out for free. He knows my hand. I don't care if he knows my hand. He can see my hand. He doesn't know how my cards play. That's the thing about it. He knows my hand. I don't even know what I'm going to do next. You think he knows what I'm going to do? I don't even know what I'm going to do. That's crazy, because I'm figuring out what I'm going to do. So there's no way he knows my hand in deck. He's like, what is going on? Right? This guy's got to think hard. I don't care that he knows my hand. Yeah, because what, he set this, the release. I think I just get rid of Gaze. No, but I love Gaze. Okay, here we go. Alright, so this is what I was talking about. So he's going to do this, because I think he's going to want to pop this. That's going to turn on my hand, that's going to make my Ash go off. Yep. So now here he goes. Now he's going to destroy that. Okay, yep. Now a couple of things can go on. I can do this. Do I want to do that? He's going to be able to look at me. Yeah, I think we want to do that, because then either way, if this gets summoned, these are both win-win. So go ahead. He's going to take a look at my hand. Take a look at her. He's going to have to get rid of talents. Go ahead, take a little peek, take a little gander. Gonna take a little peek, take a little gander. I think he's gonna choose to get rid of talents. But here we go. This is going to do this. Deception's going to be online. He's going to get rid of talents. Pharaoh's Servant for back row heat. You guys are cooking. Okay, so yeah, there he goes. He's going to get rid of talents. We saw that coming. We're going to put him in attack mode because we're feeling feisty here. Oh, wait. I want to put him in attack mode. Oh, well. We're going to activate that. He's got lupus. So we got to be careful with what we destroy, because that's going to turn on lupus later. Yeah, that's why we do have to make sure, because if we destroy stuff, lupus is gonna... Man, I wonder if I just get Kurikara and just hit him with it. That'll be funny. But no, let's get a Poplar here. We still got our normal, too. Ah, he gives up. He gives up because he filled his board up with trash. The guy just filled up his board with trash. He's like, wait, I shouldn't summon too much stuff. Yeah, he looked into my hand and he saw a real man's hand. He's like, yeah, that's what a real man's hand looks like. I gotta get out of here. I gotta quit. I gotta leave. Oh, Baby Blight hit me with the posture check. By the way, I gotta fix my posture. Thank you, Baby Blight, because sometimes I do just sit in weird circumstances and in compromising positions. So yeah, no, he's got lupus. Is really funny out of context. Yeah, but here's the thing: if I went to battle phase, right, and I destroyed some stuff, then I would have made room. So yeah. Oh, this is a nice hand right here, actually. Going first or second, pretty good. I think we'll send Sinful Spoils to the grave, which is kind of sad. Because I do like to get it, but you know what? We're gonna start off with this. Hopefully he ashes this. I mean, actually I don't want it to be ashed. Because then I draw 2. Oh, why would you Fuwalos a Horus player? Like, that's not something you want to do. Because then I could just set up a full Horus board. Don't need to special summon anything. Because that's the benefit of Horus right now, too, is Horus doesn't use special summon from the... Or it doesn't activate an effect in the graveyard. But that does activate an effect in the hand, so this does turn on the K9 stuff. Let's do this, then. Since I've got talent, I think I could take a look at his hand and just rip a card out, see what he's on. I can see what he's on. And then with these 2 cards, should be enough. I can get kind of some horror stuff. I can see if I need to go with Spell or Trap Negate, which is very important with Hope Harbinger. I can see if I need to go Photon Lord or Hope Harbinger. That's what's most important. So let's see. Let's take a little peek, a little gander at his hand. He's going to do the K9 stuff. Okay. I think I counted with Max C then. Because now he's going to go into the Lupus stuff. That's 3 special summons he's going to do. And he might Ash this. It's going to Holly Sue. Okay. This guy's going to be playing more on my turn than his turn. Okay, this is kind of crazy, but okay. Okay. Take a look at his hand now. He's got another Holly soon. He's got a Snow Devil. Let's get rid of this. Alright, I'm gonna leave Dramatic Snake Eye as if I could do something. Now, he knows I've got King Sark. Let's do Deception immediately. Let's do Deception now. Actually, I'm still under, I mean, I give him one card. Does it really matter if I give him one card? Because if my card's a negate anyways. Alright, let's see. Alright, get this guy out here. Yep. Now if he tries to do any mysterious popping or something. Oh, let's think about this. I can go into the Dark Magician of Destruction, which is really good. I think that's what I want to do, man. Deception. Alright, let's do Deception. That gets rid of this. Let's just add that. I kind of don't want to give him anything. It's like, because I know what's in his hand. In his hand is the trap. So I kind of got to get one thing to not let him get that card. But this has enough damage where the Omni Negate I get from this is not worth it, because that's 1900. So better yet is probably better to just out my own thing here, go into this and get Eye of Timaeus. No, I can't set the trap with Diabellstar because it's in the grave. I think she only sets from the Diabellstar only sets from where does Diabellstar set? I gotta look later. Yeah, I know. That's why I gotta get an Omni Negate out, I think. But remember, he's under Max C too. So you know what? Let's just send all these to the grave. Yeah, the trap that gets set, it's already there, so I can't do anything with that for now. Let's get Happy. Happy lets me draw some stuff. Happy's a good card. Let's just, remember, we're under Fualos, so let's... No, I don't think we're gonna get Dragoon. I think we're gonna go into Timaeus. Now that I think about it. Because we're gonna be able to get cards with Happy, and this guy, both of these guys draw cards if he destroys anything. So I could get stuff with that. Either way, this is all I'm gonna give him. If he decides to pop it, remember Happy and Horus will go off then, because then he made a card occur. He did something. So let's do that. End phase. He stopped. Nope, he didn't want to do his thing. Okay. Interesting. All right. So now remember, this is going to be a Timaeus unless he sets off Happy and Dugashmath, or whatever this thing's name is. What's his name? Duda Mutif. Gonna go into Ripper here. Do the motif. I don't know. I like happy. Happy keeps me happy. More cards in my hand too, by the way, so that's nice. Do the motif. All right. He's got the canine package here. I'm also thinking of maybe putting a rank 8, like zombie vampire that sends stuff, and I could just detach too. But you know what? I didn't want to give him any more cards. That's fine, just chilling there. Here he goes, Nash Knight. I'm gonna have to chain to this. I can't let him, yeah, we're gonna get to Perez here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that are spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 spells. So that brings me up to like not much. He's gonna have to get either happy or do the Smafnif. I know that doesn't target, but he's unaffected. That's why I can't go into, because if I went into, what's his face? If I go into Dark Dragoon, oh, he activates happy. Right? Does that make happy mad? No? Okay. Alright. Well, we've got Perez here. Nash Knight. Yeah, we need this protection. Yeah, Perez is unaffected. Perez is unaffected. That's why we go. That's why we have him. That's the whole point of Perez being here. Is that he's a towers. This guy's a towers. And he gets attacked, and he's a quick effect destroy a spell trap on the field. He does a lot of stuff. Oh, that's not a good idea. That's gonna make happy go off. But that's gonna give me 2 cards in the hand, but whatever. Let's target some stuff then. Let's get my King Sark back. I can get my Gaze back too if I really want to. Oh, give me Max C back. I'll take Max C, thank you. Yeah, now what are you gonna do? Thanks for Max C. Now, granted, that is a card in the hand. He almost kind of wants me to do that. I think he's like begging for me to do that, because then that turns on his lupus. Oh, you're gonna go into the battle phase. How brave of you, sir. Yeah, I wouldn't choose Perez. Oh, are you sure you want to do that? Let me do this first. Let's just pop this, whatever that is. Just pop that, please. Thank you. Get rid of that Vanquish Soul. Now we're going to activate this. This will give us some attack. Boost. Thank you. All right. You shouldn't have. Perez is absolutely disgusting, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how many times I need to tell you guys this, but he's an absolute unit. Now this guy is contemplating all of his life decisions. He's like, oh, we gotta go to Zeus now. I gotta go. No, again, Perez is unaffected. So go ahead. I'm just gonna go into the battle phase. And it doesn't matter that you're doing this. I don't care. And I'm holding on to my Max C. He's probably like, oh my gosh. Oh, please help me. Oh, yeah, the end phase. That's what we like to see. Alright. Bonfire. What a good card to add. Alright, we go right to the battle phase, I think. We gotta take out Zeus, and then we'll be able to set up however we want. Remember that he's got Lupus in the graveyard, so let's go right to the battle phase. Oh, I gotta get rid of everything. Okay. That's gonna do nothing. Thank you. I'm glad you just... Now I'm gonna continue my main phase. Thank you. You shouldn't have. Now I'm gonna go and, yeah, you're just gonna resign! Because the power of Timaeus, baby! Timaeus! Tomato, I don't know, you call him Timaeus, I call him Timaeus, you can call him tomato, I call it tomato, potato, whatever you call him a beast. Call him the absolute unit. And people aren't running him. And I think that's what's funny, because people are like, look, Dark Dragoon's the hero. No. Literally, Timaeus, the United Magical Dragon right there, won us that match. And it's that kind of stuff that hits people. I don't care that he's able to see my cards. I really don't care. Look at this. After this thing special summoned, it is unaffected by other card effects until the end of my next turn. So that's a really long time until the end of my next turn. That's 2 full turns of this guy being a towers. By then, I'm going to turn him into like an SP Little Knight or something. Once he has its way with you, he's going to turn into SP Little Knight. Anyways, and then, look at this. He's got bonus effects. If this guy battles, you can make it gain 100 attack for each spell in the graveyard and banishment. So he boosts himself up, like, thank you very much. That's why I was able to destroy that. So one, he didn't read that it was unaffected. And that second thing, he didn't read that he gets a boost. And the third thing he does is, during the opponent's turn, quick effect, he targets a spell and trap on the field and destroys it. I remember you guys were like, Jesse, you don't have spell and trap target destruction. Yes, I do. He's right there. Look at him, gaze into his eye. The eye of Timaeus. I don't know what it's called, but gaze into his eyes, baby. Take a look. It's absolutely deadly. It's absolutely incredible. You know what I'm saying? Those eyes, baby, they give you the Medusa stare. Anyways, we're just moving on up like the Jeffersons. You know what I'm saying? It's not a long card. I've seen longer cards. I think, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why. It's just chock full of hidden effects. They just see it come out and I pop a card and they're like, oh, okay, that's all you got. That's all it does is pop a card. And they think it's crazy, but you know what? It's kind of nuts. So yeah, who would have thought English is saving the math guy, right? I guess really the way to win this is just making a thing. You know what I'm saying? Just doing that. Hey, Jessica, can you duel with me? What do you want me to duel you for? Why? You got some like crazy build? Oh my gosh, I'm getting hit with the shifter. Maybe I just what do I do here? Because I could do this. Oh, but I have to send it to the graveyard. I was just like, I could just set Sinful Spoils. Because even my Horus cards kind of need to be used here, because even if I do this, I gotta send 2 cards to the graveyard, so even Walls doesn't work for me here. Magician Souls, does that do anything for me? So I can send Send 2 cards to the graveyard. I don't think I have any plays, because even if I just set this, send the ability from my hand, or face up on the field to the graveyard, it's got to go to the graveyard. I wish you just said, like, discard it. Because then I could play under this. Well, he's also under it too. The question is, do I even summon a monster? Because, I mean, there's no way he's on Drake-Tail, right? Like, if your opponent controls a monster. Because I might just set Magician Souls in defense. But I might be mad about that later. I mean, if he can OTK me through this, I'll be pretty impressed. So let's see if he can OTK me. I'll accept it. I'll see if he can OTK me. I'll take it. I want to see if a shifter player can OTK me. Yep, he's gonna OTK me, alright. He's gonna go right for the Cashier stuff. Either way, he was gonna be able to... He's gonna give birth. He's got the hand too, man. Look at that. Because I think he just gets full Cashier and he just wins. Let's see. Well, let's see. He gets this. That goes to defense mode, interestingly enough. I'm going to lose 3 of my guys. Oh, okay. He's going to get his guys. What 3 do I lose? I lose my 1 of subversion. Good thing I'm playing 3 oak, right, guys? I think he just wins, right? Can he get enough? 1, 2. If he gets the 3rd bad guy out, ogre, is he on pure? Oh, he is. That's enough. Oh, I think it's enough, right? Well, this guy's in defense mode for some reason. It's barely not enough. I mean, you just attack with all of them, leave me with nothing to my name, and just win that way. I mean, Shifter's a strong card. It's only at 1, though. I mean, you take these, you know, you take these losses. I didn't draw my 1 of called by to stop it either. So, I mean, I had my 1 out to it, but I didn't draw it. Oh yeah, take a nice look. He got rid of Rasalago for some reason. That's gonna be a little annoying. He's gonna take. Oh, it was on the top of my deck called by. Let's go. Come on. Are you kidding me? Oh no! Don't get rid of my Poplar. No, that's all right. We can still make it work. As long as this guy's not playing Fiendsmith and burns me for 300, I've still got a chance. Oh no, I don't, because he's gonna go into the Floodgate, man, and just Floodgate me and win. Oh my gosh, Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So, each time you activate something, oh, now of course I draw the called by, of course. So let's think here. I could still special summon. Now, I could special summon Diabellstar, right? Don't activate her effect. Because once I activate an effect, I'm toast. 25 attack, right? Once we do this... Oh, did he do 2 special summons? No, because we can't even do a Typhon play. I'd been like, that'd been nice. Do a little cute Typhon play. Hit him for 29, but that was the only thing he went into. So... Alright. Special summon this. Now... oh, because I was gonna like, we do this, we do that, and then... That's not an effect. I was like, imagine he changed that to this, and then we can negate that. But that doesn't... That's not how that works, really. Because as soon as I do anything, I'm toasted. Is there a way I can get 2... There's a way I can get 2 bodies on the board. But my 2 bodies, I don't think I can go to 28. Let's see. Nothing there. Yeah, I know, it looks pretty grim. Let's just get her out, right? Okay. So I really should have just played Magician Souls in defense, and I would have been fine. I would have been able to break that, no problem. But either way, no, because then he still would have went into the big dog, and I would have been able to move and do anything. Once I activate this, I lose, so you can't do that. What do you mean? What about Fenrir? What's he gonna do? Fenrir's doing nothing. He doesn't. It's only when this card declares an attack. Fenrir only activates. I can attack. If I had enough attack, it would have been fine. Fenrir wouldn't have activated. Fenrir wouldn't have protected him. I just gotta summon him. Okay. Now, SP Little Knight. Now I just have to hope he misplays. No, it doesn't really matter. Like I kind of gotta hope he misplays and does something here, and I banish this. But honestly, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. So go ahead. Because, yeah, it doesn't matter. I actually just needed him to activate my only out was him activating an effect all night to banish. But no, even then, that still would have activated. So. Oh, American Noble is here, baby. Are you deck doctoring? You've got a Novellis, Ice Barrier, Fiendsmith, Canine, Rescue Ace, and you want to add the Dark Magician. Okay. I wasn't deck doctoring today. Normally I like doing it on Wednesdays, but you know what? Well, I'll take a look. I'll take a look. I'll take a little peek, a little gander after this match. I'll take a little peek, a little gander. Let me write down. Noble, I believe I have you as on my friend list already, but let's see. We're going to add 2. I'm going to add you. And after this match, we'll take a look at what you got, buddy. And then, yeah. Yeah, I know, this guy's playing everything. What aren't you playing? You've got Novell, Ice Barrier, Fiendsmith, Canine, Rescue Ace. This guy's... Oh, what did he just do to me? He hit me with the Perelia. That's actually interesting. Because my Diabell Stars like to come out of the hand. So does... Well, Ready Fusion likes to come from the deck. King Sarcophagus, those guys like to come from the... Wherever they come from. So let's do this. Let's not give him a single card. Let's do Ready Fusion first. Should I do Ready Fusion? Let's hit him with the King Sark. Let's see what that happens. Let's hit him with the King Sark. Not give him any draws. How about that? I love not giving my opponents draws. Oh, my boy's playing Testina, Hibbs, and Johto. You want to show me a cool deck build too? Okay, I'm Tobias. I'm interested in your build, man, because you've been hyping it up. I've been seeing you in the chat. Don't worry, Tobias. We're gonna send the one with the big old wave because we're gonna let them know that we are the superior opponent. So we're gonna send the big old monocle one because I really like that monocle. I think it's so cool. This is my favorite artwork. So we're gonna send that. Let's send Horus here. No, I love Nouvelle. Yeah, you can't stop Nouvelle. Now, we're going to special summon him here. He's got something. He's got to activate something, see? So now's a good time. Even though I have Ready Fusion, I think he's got a card he wants to stop me. It could be a Maxi. It could be a Fualos. But let's play around it. Yeah, I don't mind slop, man. So sometimes the, you know what I'm saying, the sloppier the pig, the sweeter the taste. I don't know if that's something real or not. But let's get our boy Timaeus here. And let's continue sending stuff to the grave. It looks like he doesn't have an answer. Send Ready Fusion. It looks like he doesn't have an answer to the Horus slop, though. He wants to do something. I don't want to give him anything. I don't even want to normal summon Oak. And I'm fine with leaving Diabell Star in hand. Because then I go into Dragoon, discard Diabell Star, she activates, and good stuff happens from there. Alright, let's get my boy Doofenshmirtz, or whatever his name is. Data, I don't even know. Duda Matooth. And then, also, this is just 4 summons. So we're playing around Nibiru, playing around this, setting up a modest Horus board. And, yeah, that's all we give you. We'll leave Diabell Star in hand. Oh, okay. Leave Diabell Star in hand. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, he's getting rid of the one with the big monocle. Alright, so it was Bestial, what he had. That's a little alarming to me. Okay, it's not that alarming anymore. Alright. I thought it was something better, but it wasn't. Okay. Oh, what do we got here then? So it's Vanquish Soul. I wonder what the right call is. If it's Dragoon? No, it's never Dragoon against Vanquish Soul. For the sole reason that, yeah. For the sole reason that the what's his name can pop untargetingly. The guy he just added. Because this, well, he can't be destroyed by card effects. Does Vanquish Soul have an out for Dark Dragoon? Let me think. Let me think. Because this guy destroys a card, but he can't be destroyed. Does... Yeah, I know. Leaving it with one hand. Does Vanquish Soul have an out? Do these guys have an out, too? Yeah, Caesar can crash. But he's got to summon Caesar. Holly Sue's the out? How could Holly Sue out Dark Dragoon? Let's see real quick. Where'd he go? Let's take a look at Holly Sue. Take control. Yeah. Alright, you're right. Holly Sue and Nash Knight, you're right. Man, alright, we're gonna go... Alright, we're gonna go Gazing. Mad loves the bounce. Yeah, okay, so they've got enough outs. Let's get our boy Timaeus in the graveyard. Let's go back to Timaeus. That's why he's there for. That's why he's in the deck, guys. Let's get him. Holly Sue takes the lowest attack. Yeah, but yeah, people are saying Mad Love bounces. People are saying all this crazy stuff. Alright, he's gonna add a spell trap K9 card. That's fine. We'll be able to pop it at least. And I believe these are like, oh, he's gonna get the quick play. That's fine. Okay, I'm not popping that. That's another thing. At least I could pop whatever. He just... Did you just tribute summon this guy? That's kind of funny. Right? So yeah, Nash Knight sucks up someone. It's gonna be up to Timaeus again to hold the line. But the problem is this time Timaeus only gets a boost of 200, whereas last time I had more. Yeah, because I'm on one card. That's another thing, yeah. One card at hand. I'm not activating any hand traps. That's another thing. Get rid of your hand traps. Get yourself down low to one card against these decks. Because these guys just keep coming back. I do think I really like Horus as a counter. At least to put up a good match against these guys. Yeah, I know he gets to 4,000. That's not what I'm concerned about. It's just that no, someone was saying Borger bounces. It was like a lot of weird stuff that Vanquish Soul does, and I never got into Vanquish Soul. Like what you guys said, Borger bounces. Let's take a look. What's he going into in the background? Nash Knight. No, Borger doesn't bounce. I don't see him bouncing. Someone said Borger bounces? I don't see the bounce here. He's sucking up their move. Duda Mishnagan, or whatever his name is. Gosh, this guy's just going into all this other stuff. What's Honor Dart gonna know? Okay. And he's just sucking up my cards. Okay. A little annoying, but okay. Maybe I should have just did the oak line and give him one draw. Oh wait, maybe no wait, he's stopping his he stopped his assault. Okay, maybe wait, it's the end of his turn. Let's pop what he put down first. That was like his favorite card. He wanted to remember that. Like, oh, I gotta make sure I put down this. It's my Snow Devil, guys. So that means this card right here is something else. I don't know. Whatever it is, we're gonna pop it. Oh no, I can't pop that. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Magician Souls. Special summon Magician Souls. What's cool about him is he can send Horus. Horus can come out with that. So that's a nice little combo that Magician Souls and Horus have together. I am activating a card in the hand, which is a little annoying. So he will be able to do that. It's fine, though. So he's gonna go into maybe Ripper he goes into here? Yeah, oh, Jax, okay. Oh, you fool, he's unaffected. Target him some more. Thank you for targeting the guy that is unaffected for 2 turns until the end of your next turn, baby. My next turn. He's still unaffected until the end of my turn. So, yes, thank you for that. And now I can re-get another, I can get a lot of stuff here. Let's special summon, though. Whoop. Bing, bada boom, baby. Yeah, I could have played around that, but you know what? I knew my opponent was going to be a savage and not read. So let's just go ahead and do what we're going to do here. He's got the K9 dribble package, though, that we have to worry about, that he's going to probably try to out us with. But let's just do what we're going to do right now. What else does this guy do? Okay, nothing crazy. It's the card on the field. I can set Sinful Spoils right here, right now. The spoils. Ooh, actually, I could get rid of this. Send this. Push him in. That would be nice. Nah. Let's just set original. We can set original because we've got Oak. So even if he does find a way to get rid of it, yeah, even if he finds a way to get rid of it, we can use its graveyard effect, which is much, much better anyways. Okay, he's gonna go into this. Yes, pop it, buddy. Look, not only now do you set up my Amnesty, which is gonna get rid of this. Not only that, now you put this into grave where I wanted it to go, by the way. I wanted it to go there because now it has an effect there. But now also I can now get happy. Cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel like. And now here's where I'll just stop real quick. No, there's no way he plays Nib, right? Does he play Nib? Let's just get Nib defense, just in case, because this is summon number 5. Let's just get Nib defense. Nib defense. Special summon. Bop. Cool. And now this shall make him resign. Let me get Ash. Ash is gonna grab, actually, Kurikara. Grab Kurikara's nice here. He's getting a lot of attack here. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to the battle phase now. We're gonna attack with the Doofenshmirtz into this, using the Horus effect. Get that out of here. And now, oh, I should have had Tamias get the honors and attack last. Sorry about that. But you know what? He does get the bonus attack, baby. Get that bonus up. Bang! Hit him for 32k. Hit him for a little bit of the bonus smack before my opponent resigns. And now I get to hit him with the Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. And then I guess Diabel will do the honors. But it really goes to Tamias again, racking up another win, baby. That's a second win for my boy Tamias, the United Magical Dragon, baby. Again, this guy is coming in clutch. Bad baby. All right, let's take a look at my friend's build here. He's playing he's playing everything. He said he's playing like Rescue Ace, Novell, K9. Like, I don't know. He just I think he just started randomly naming archetypes. But he knows how to deck build, so I'm very interested to see what he's got for us. So let's take a look. I have him as a friend, but you know it might be faster if I just input him, because I do have a lot of friends on my friend list. 283 982. Yeah, here we go. Let Me Cook. He's called now. All right, so we're following him. He's got a replay. Let's see what he's got. My guys, let's see what we got here. Let Me Cook's going first. Ooh, he's got the Ice Barrier too, as well as Angry Burger. So Angry Burger, I would add Chef here, right? Yep. Chef is gonna add the field spell, of course. No, you're not adding the field spell. You're not playing the field spell? Okay, what is he gonna do then? He's just chilling. Why is Chef not adding the field spell? All right, whatever. We're going into some Ice Barrier stuff. Gonna go into Lancia right away. Nice. Okay, not any field spell at that. All right, now we're going to set the... Okay, that he just wastes his negate there. That's fine, I guess. Because we can always just make Chef come out at any time and use Pueltes de Novell, which is really good. And this is actually a really good card there, too. So that's fine that he wasted the negate there. This Chef actually implies a lot of interruption, more than meets the eye. It's like a transformer, because he's got this in his hand. So this is pretty good here. So he's going to play... He's against Yummy, which this is interesting too, because Lancia is going to make him, maybe if he gets the right guy out, discard a lot of cards. Are you going to go for the one that makes him discard a card every time he needs to do something? And we're going to get Chef involved in the situation. Whenever he special summons a card, Chef gets to come out. And now if he special summons one more card, we get to do this. Now this is the guy I'm talking about right here. Whenever your opponent activates an effect, he's got to discard a card. So he's got to pay the toll here. And this is actually a really good counter against Yummy, because he's going to put the toll on him, and you're going to use the Pueltes de Novell, which is also, by the way, a really good card to counter Yummy. So you're using two really good counters against Yummy. By the way, he's got a discarded card. There goes Stroll. Here comes Yummy Way. Okay, now we're going to use him as a fodder. Going to go into the Pueltes de Novell. That's also going to draw a card too, by the way. Put him in attack mode. That's a mistake. That is an error on your part, my friend. We want him in attack mode, because when this guy's targeted, well, you got to tribute him, but you want him in attack mode at all times, because he always just tributes himself. So you could tribute a Novell card plus an attack monster on either field. So the reason why I like to always keep the Novells in attack mode is because when this guy goes back and like they special summon themselves, it's just a good habit to get into. I know he's got more defense, but just trust me, you kind of want to do this. Well, luckily he put his guy in attack mode there, but if you didn't, like you got to make sure your guys are in attack mode so you could dodge your own stuff. It's kind of like worth it to do, especially if you got more than one Novell. But at least you left this guy in attack mode. So he gets flipped face down now, which is unfortunate, because if he was in attack mode, I think he would have been able to dodge that. But anyways, this guy's now in defense mode here. Oh, you got Lupus in your hand. Okay, so now he's gonna go full Yummy combo. Interesting. Here's the good thing. The good news is Yummy has real trouble, well, like, taking care of a fully, like, established board. No, he could summon them in defense. The only thing is, if you get this card out, it's called, this notebook, it forces everyone to go to attack position. So that's pretty cool there. No, I know but this is it's when he targets you, but there's a lot of things that you can make to trigger this whenever you want. For example, this chef, he's got a special ability that at any time you could target an effect monster, increase its level by up to 3. So you put chef in attack mode, and well, you used him as the fodder. You should have used the angry burger as fodder. And what happens is you have these both in attack mode, so you leave this, and then he gives you a quick effect which instantly turns this on whenever you want. That's another thing too. This could be now a quick effect whenever you want, as long as you have chef on the field. The point of chef raising your levels up is not to raise your level. The point of the chef is that he targets an effect monster on the field. That's his point. That's really his purpose. The fact that he increases the level by up to 3 is just useless. You do this, you point at your own Novell card, because now it's targeting. So you use your own chef to target the Pueltis de Novell, and that's how you can at any time trigger your Novell card to rank it up and get out of there. So you got to always make sure when you have the Novell, you use the Angry Burger like as the fodder. That's where you should have done it there. Use the Angry Burger as the fodder, so you keep the chef on the field in attack mode and this in attack mode, and it's a lot better. Anyways, I don't know why he did that. He should have realized that guy's attack was lower. But, yeah. Alright, but he's gonna go to the Moon of the his level changed and works for Nash Knight. That's actually kind of funny, too. That is true. He makes anything level 5. That is true. I never thought of that. So he's gonna go into the... He's got a Fiendsmith line. That's interesting. Okay. Ooh, High King Caesar. That's always a deadly counter to this. I also don't know why you hook. Was he not able to be activated before? I don't know why you waited so long. This guy by himself can be a 1-card Typhon. I'm assuming you're running Typhon. You're not. You're not running Typhon. Do you know that Lupus, by the way, during the main phase, you can special summon this card. During your opponent's turn, immediately after this card resolves, you can special summon this and XZ summon. So you can make him be a 1-card Typhon pool there too. Just letting you know, you could have done that before he got the Caesar out. But you know what is funny? It doesn't, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter that he's in the graveyard because he just keeps coming out anyways. So it really doesn't matter. And now here you go. Now he's in attack mode. See, this is what we want. Now you're gonna... Whatever he gets, it doesn't matter because you're just gonna get rid of one of his attack mode monsters. So, yeah, get rid of the level 1 guy. Yup, perfect. Now you're gonna use Foya Glassa to get rid of 3 cards. The 3 cards I would choose would probably be like Yummies. Maybe just get Yummies out the way. Or maybe 1 Engraver. Get 1 Engraver and get the Snatchies out the way. Oh, you're just recycling your own cards. Okay, that's fine too, I guess. But anyways, yeah, here you go. Your own chef comes out. Oh, and he gives up. Okay. So let's take a look at your deck, because you're running a hodgepodge of everything here. Which I like, by the way. Oh, and you're running some good hand traps. Alright. Let's see what we got. Alright, so you've got the canines, we've got ghost mourners, we've got lots and lots of hand traps galore. All of this, a full Novell package, prep, menu, Fiendsmith track, one of these, okay. Alright. Let's think about this now. Alright, the first thing I see is because we're playing so much other stuff, these cards end up being a brick unless we draw this section right here. Pretty much this section right here is all Novell, right? And that's exactly what's funny is this is all the exact Novell section. Even this is because this searches this can search chef, right? So this is the complete Novell section, which is actually funny that it worked out that way, which is literally 2/5 of your deck, which means perfectly that if you have 5 cards, 2 of them are going to come from this section right here. You know what I'm saying? But Novell is also a 2-card combo deck. So you are cutting that line extremely close, which means on a bell curve, if we look at the bell curve, sometimes you're going to hit the one side of it. You know what I'm saying? More often than not. So only 1 out of 5 of your cards are going to be Novells a good percentage of the time. Like if you look at a bell curve, make it 1 to 4, like, you know, you're gonna get it like, I don't know how to explain it in a non-mathematical sense, but because 3/5 of your deck is not Novell. Oh, well, actually, you got 1 bonus Novell card here. 3/5 of your card is not Novell. You've got and I mentioned that, yeah, the Fiendsmith could bridge into it. I mentioned that Tract is somewhat of a bridge. He's not running the bridge engine because he's running so much stuff, right? Because in order for him to bridge properly, he would have needed to be running like the Duke of Demise and all of that stuff to bridge properly, and Necro Quip and all that weird stuff. So he doesn't really have the bridge, but he does still have at least Tract. But here's the thing. The point is what I'm saying. I would just run 1 Reset de Poisson. That's all I'm saying, because if you have a hand of like 1 of these, let's just say you get 1 from each row, right? Just to make math easy, you get 1 from this row, 1 from this row, 1, 1, and 1, right? Because that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In every case, your Reset de Poisson is a brick. You'd rather see cards like Preparation of Rites. And what's good is, oh, but you're not even running, because then you're like, oh, what if I run into this, but then this is a dead card? Well, you are running this. You could, in fact, which would be better, run this guy. And that's better than there, because now that gives you an out and another way to turn everyone into attack position. But that also makes sure this is live, because now this turns on both of these. Because now you could search this one or this one with Preparation of Rites. A small thing, but I think it's a good thing. Plus, this is another monster, and you know, you could always do a lot with that. And again, 2 plus 3. Remember, he makes things. You can make him into a 5 easily at any point, and he's easily summonable too. So I would probably do that. Start with doing that. You can always, again, you can recycle these easily with at table, recycle stuff back. Foya Glossa recycles the stuff back, so don't worry that you're just running 1 and 1. I used to do that. If you're playing pure Novell, then you want to run it at like a 2-1 combo, but if you're not running pure Novell, you just want to run it 1 and 1. Now, he's got the 3 Trishulas here, because he goes Trishula into Trishula into Trishula, because they all combo into each other, because that's just how Ice Mountain works or whatever. So that's fine that he has the Trishulas, that he has the 4 Trishulas, because this Trishula goes into that Trishula, goes into that Trishula, and just he's got a second Trishula in case the first Trishula is outed. So that's fine, because that's kind of like the heart of his deck here. So the fact that he's got these 4 Trishulas is actually okay, and I think it's fine. What is interesting here is these weird level 4s he's got here. I don't see like 7th Tachyon, so I kind of don't know what these do. 3 level 4 monsters? Are you hard making this? What's the point of this? I forgot. What's the point of this? Is this for like is this for like 7th Tachyon or something? Is there something I'm missing? Or is this just for like Nash Knight? Oh, it's just for Nash Knight, right? Yeah, because Nash Knight, you gotta do something with that. Yeah. They're there for Nash. Yeah. I just saw your comment late. There's a little delay, so sometimes I'll figure out the conclusion, then I'll read the comments. Okay, that's a good one. Got this guy too. So these are your two, basically your two K9 guys. And I like how you're running a very simple K9 package. Basically, you're running 3 Azuna, 1 Lupus. That's basically the same as, you know, running 3 Gamma, 1 Driver. You know, perfect. And you've got your 2 targets for it. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slots for 5 extra. Consider this though. This is 5 extra deck slots for only 4 targets in your deck, which, because you're on a 60 card deck, you don't even see that much. So honestly, maybe like you should take some of this out then, because these are kind of taking up a lot of space. And I know Fiendsmith needs a lot of space. You need a lot of space here. You're running Dynamundo, which is good. So I mean, you've got the space there, but I think this is a lot of wasted slots for a Nash Knight, right? Like, so this could be fine. You've got a target face down, and there's some other targets like Jax is fine, right? Like Jax can be a good target to be something to destroy, right? We don't have to. It doesn't have to always be Nash Knight, I think. But don't get me wrong, Nash Knight's a great card, but I think Jax can do the job just fine. And it could save you a lot of extra deck space, so you don't have to run all that stuff. Also, you can also just get a Ripper could be good too, if you know your opponent does a lot of card effects in the hand. Like if you're against a Draco Tail player, Ripper can also be a good counter too. So like, let's look at Ripper. Did I spell her name wrong? Ripper? Yeah, Ripper, right? So Ripper's pretty good because basically stops your opponent from if they do something in the hand. Basically a Draco Tail counter. I don't know if you want to run Ripper or not. But yeah, you guys want to know what the Rescue Ace cards? This is just a draw 2, I believe. Let's see. So when your opponent activates a card, you basically tribute him and special summon the Machine Rescue Ace. So, wait. It's the Machine Rescue Ace. Oh, there it is. I was going to say. Yeah, you get Fire Attacker, and I believe this just draws you 2. Yeah, so this draws you 2, discards 1. So you special summon this, and it's basically draw 2, discard 1, which is actually really nice for this deck. I haven't ran this engine for a long time, but I believe in like a big package like this, I think it's good. I think this is pretty much the same thing as the people that like to run Phantasmes. Right? Like the people that like to run Phantasmes, it kind of does the same thing where it draws and then you kind of put stuff back. But in this case, he's kind of making a call that's saying, hey, look, there are opponents that are activating monster effects on the field. The only thing is that this is a hand trap and it's a monster effect, so it is going to turn on your opponent's K9 stuff. But other than that, that's pretty good because then you special summon this guy. And what's cool is he is a level 6 too, so you could use him as tribute fodder. There's ways to get rid of him. You could use him as your discard too for tracked. Like, so there's the fact that this is a brick is fine. And it's the same thing with Lupus. You're like the 3-1 isn't as bad as it looks in this particular deck. I love Retaliating Sea here. I think it's a good meta call to do. I'm just not the biggest fan of Ghost Bell and Ash in this format, but yeah, it is what it is. You like to play hand traps, and that's fine. So this is fine. Just know that because you're exactly running about 2, you're gonna get about 2/3, 2 out of 5 of your cards are gonna be hand traps, and that's what you want to do too. If you're gonna go hand trap heavy then, because you want to at least see 2 hand traps. So I'm glad that if you are playing the hand trap package, you're going hard on the hand trap package. So that is good. But I don't like hand traps with decks that are 2-3 combo decks. So like the whole novels are kind of like 2-3 combo decks, and that's why I prefer like board breakers with them instead, or just pure gas instead, because sometimes then you're drawn dead, which means what happens is a lot of the times all of these cards are going to be dead in your hand unless you have to find a way to make use of them. That's why you're trying to play the extra like spells, but again, you're not even seeing them that much. It's going to be just like a random Foya Glossa in your hand with like all of this, you know what I'm saying? and so you end up just discarding it. So try to look at, kind of what's funny is take a look at like going down and kind of look at your test hands. Let's take a look at like your test hands. I think you're getting a lot of like bricks and stuff. Like look at this dead card, right? You got a dead card. You've got three hand traps. So going 4 hand trapped actually. So going second, you're nice here. And then going first, you have the Azuna package. And what's the dead card in your hand? Look, it's the Barilla base, right? When we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, especially in 2026, we want every single card to be live if possible. So it's going to be really hard to make these cards live if we're not playing more support for them. Like that's why I like to play Mitsurugi with this, or I like to, if I'm doing a 60 card deck, because Mitsurugi bridges into Novell. Or you could play something like the Ritual Raven can bridge and search any of the Novell cards, because certainly one like is going to be like one of these or like 1 out of every 2 times I shuffle the deck, one of the cards are going to be one of these based on math. So anyways, let's do another one here. See, look, there it is. One of these cards are always going to be like one of these guys. And again, this card right here, breaking up your hand. I know that's the one I added, but again, so actually probably what we want to do then is even just smooth, because now that I look about it, we just want to smooth this out. I would even get rid of Foya Glassa, get rid of a lot of this stuff, make it smoother. This is nice. I always love the chef into the Novell, into this, right? If anything, you want a 3rd burger to get that line going, because then that's more searching, more power to be doing. So that's a little bit better. But now let's see what happens if we do that. Let's start generating some stuff here. So Hand Trap City, and this gets you 2 cards, and this can get you also the chef here. So that could be full combo actually. So that's full combo with Novell plus 2 hand traps. That's kind of decent. We've got this and this, so at least we've got 2 chef cards. See, and this is what I don't like though, is we're cutting it so close because only 2 of our cards are going to be Novells, and you really need them to be these power combo-y cards. So that's just something to think about. And then we've got 1 brick here. We are running a lot of bricks with random stuff. A lot of hand traps, but we've got the Azuna combo. He's dead in the hand. This is probably our normal summon. And then we go Fiendsmith. And then, well, all of these cards are just dead in the hand. Contact C is a card, man. Interesting. I don't mind it. That's a good tech. I have to look into that more. I can't tell you if it's good or bad this format, because I haven't tried it, and I'm trying to analyze it. And because it's level 6, it hurts. I feel like it hurts. It hurts a lot of decks. Actually, this could be a really good tech. You have to tell me how you like Contact C, because that could actually be a really good tech that you're gonna put me on. I like it. You've got 2 Voila cards here. Yeah, I think the. Oh yeah, I just don't like what I'm seeing when I'm running these test decks, right? Like ugh. There's a lot of these that I'm not liking. Now let's take a look at how I do my 60 card Novell decks, right? When I do a 60 card Novell deck, right? I have a Novell voiceless voice. Let's do a Cooking Mitsu, right? Because this is the best one. Maxi was at 2 here, so let's just make it 1. And let's just fill it with like a random. Just this card, so you know that this was just like my fill card. All right, I do a 60 card Novell deck. I make sure, right, I really want to see Chef, because that gets me stuff, right? I'm running 2 Balamaniers. I'm running, because all of these are going to be comboing into each other. See, I'm not afraid to run the Comfreyas, because again, Miracle Raven will search into this. I've got a lot of different ways to bridge into it. I'm searching with talents. I'm searching with Reading of Rites. I'm searching with Miracle Raven. I'm searching with Preparation of Rites. And even with all of this, I'm also running the 1-1 combo, right? So I'm running all of this, all of that. You can go into the stuff here. I'm running, in case I have a Mitsurugi, or I go into like something weird. I'm running like Ashland to search stuff. But these are all dark, so I gotta add the light ritual back. To be able to go into these, because we actually have to show something. So Ashland actually right now is not really doing anything, but There is a way you can bridge by adding another card. I forgot that one part there. But let's take a look at my test hands when I do my sample 5 draws. Look at this. Look, that's full combo. Boom, draws me 2. So this is working. That gets me something that's there. I have 2 ready. Like everything's good. This is full combo. Every single card is useful. I don't have a useless card in hand. Do another one. Okay, I have this. Remember, that gets me boom bop, right? We get this with that, plus the little Raven, or I can choose to get my Mitsurugi cards with this. So, you know, when I use these as my ritual fodder, bada bing, bada boom. The hand traps I do are just one and done, bada bing, bada booms, right? I'm just running, again, I'm not running all of those crazy hand traps you're running, right? I'm running Droll, and I'm running Maxi. That's it. Cards that are just instant payoff and work on their own, and nothing more, nothing less, because everyone and their mom is running K9. So, and don't forget about Diviner. Diviner is full combo for both this and for that too. Because if you tribute, make sure to get Diviner involved in your situation. Because if you tribute this Diviner, you get to special summon either Posenair, and that's full combo too. And Posenair, don't forget, can add a level 1 ritual monster. So you can add Miracle Raven with that. So don't forget about that bridge there. Miracle Raven can search you anything you want, which is really good. So here we go. Look at this. This might look bad, right? Like, oh, I got 2 bricks, but at least I've got Habakuri with a cross out to protect me here. A Droll if I'm going second. Habakuri, right? We'll be able to get, if I'm going first, we'll be able to do full combo. I get to get all my stuff I want, and then what's really interesting, again, if I want, I can go into Zombie Vampire, mill 4, special summon 1, right? You special summon Divine of Herald, you're good. There's just a lot of good stuff here. This is probably the worst hand I've had, but again, this would get me Prep, which would get me Barilla Base and this card, and I could combo it with this, bada bing, bada boom, all good stuff there. It just works a lot nicer when you can have cards that mesh with each other, cards that really go into each other. Oh, I'm gonna forget to take this guy out. So let's see. So like the thing is here, I think there's just a lot of anti-synergy with your decks here. I don't really see the Ice Barrier and the Burgers. Like I don't see like what they have in common and what they're what they got. Yeah, Retaliating Sea is fine. If you want to keep Retaliating Sea, I'm fine with that. But if you're playing all these, you got to just make sure that you get more stuff that work together. So I would, if this was me, I'd personally cut the hand trap stuff and get more cards that are more versatile for you, right? So like I would get cards, what I would do, right? You can keep like the OP ones like Retaliating Sea, Maxi, but I would run stuff like the Thrust, Talents, right? 1 Thrust, maybe even 2 Thrusts if you want. Like like that's fine. Like now that could be board breaker, that could be drawing, and you like to draw. Know that you're weak against Droll though. Your deck is always weak against Droll. So if there's anything that you're gonna play to, maybe a Called By, it kind of protects you, but that's optional if you want. If you just want some Droll coverage. Well, and now you can play more cards that like fetch you stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, so how can I bridge Ice Barrier with these? And how do I bridge K9 into these? So like, if you see them, they kind of work well to each other. A ritual spell does count, because this is a normal spell for talents. So you could use Thrust to search rights, right? If on your opponent's turn, you can use Thrust to search talent. You can use Thrust to search, you know what I'm saying? Preparation of rights if you got it, if you want it. So there's just a lot of stuff. Yeah, the Retaliating Sea doesn't do much against Vanquish Soul, but it does do a lot of stuff against like Draco Tail and stuff. So, and if he wants to play that, that's fine. I think it's a good card. Also, make sure you have an out to your own Retaliating Sea, because that could be annoying if you don't have an out to your own Retaliating Sea. Which, I don't know if you do. Like, you would need a second card. I guess you can always just go into SP Little Knight or something, but still your own Retaliating Sea can hurt you. Um, but speaking of which, where is the like normally I see like the frog. Yeah, where's Mirror Mage? That's a good question. Like why is Mirror Mage not involved in this situation? That to me seems like something we want. Tribute another effect monster, special summon up to 3 tokens, right? And then if this guy's sent, you get to add one of your Ice Barrier cards. I feel like that could get you going. I feel like the Mirror Mage could get you going, because that can get you your Ice Barrier spells, right? Your Freezing Chains. Freezing Chains get you monsters. Then you can go into synchro stuff. I feel like that could be good. That could be something. Oh yeah, there's no Goddess of the Moon here, huh? That's interesting too. Yeah, why is there no closed? Yeah, good job, chat. Again, I'd probably clear out. I don't know if you need all of this for the Nash Knight. You only have 4 cards, but you've got 5 extra deck spaces for 4 cards, which I don't think is crazy. I mean, granted, also Fiendsmith, you've got like 4 Fiendsmith cards, but they take up a lot of space. But yeah. So yeah, definitely Moon. Battling bot. I think I'm telling you, I'm just not a fan of. Nash Knight is great, but I just don't think you have the room in your extra deck, right? Let's give you a Typhon. Since you're playing Lupus, Lupus can go into Typhon himself. So make sure you do that. And then play just a. I'm just gonna put Jax for now. But yeah, so there you go. You have 2 targets, and that's it. Just leave yourself 2 targets. That's it. I'm gonna leave you Jax and Valen. I mean, Jax is just better than Valen in almost every way, right? Change it to face down position. This guy summon, detach, target a monster on the field, destroy it. Now, because this, I guess this can be, yeah, I see the difference where they're kind of good here. Yeah, you're right. If you're using Thrust, I like putting in one Karma Cannon. That's my favorite with Thrust, because Karma Cannon really takes out Yummy. So I like to thrust into Karma. Dimensional Barrier doesn't really hurt Yummy as much, and because they could just do stuff on their turn. So I really like Karma Cannon as my thrust of choice. Imperm is decent, but again, it's a hand trap that people can dodge. You can dodge Imperm. It's just not good when Karma Cannon to me is so much better to set. Right? Would I rather set an Imperm or a Karma Cannon? 9 out of 10 times I want Karma Cannon than Imperm. And then even going first, I'd rather Karma Cannon than Imperm. Okay, Imperm's kind of good, maybe going second, but like I'd rather the Karma Cannon, like in almost all situations, because again, it's so easy to just dodge Imperm, play around Imperm. Yeah, Lupus can't be targeted. Yeah, so just Karma Cannon. Yeah, because Lupus can't be targeted. I would do something like this, but we still need a little bit more. I feel like there's something missing here. And I feel like it's rank 4. Rank 4 is always search. Right? Like, because you've got that's a 4. But that's it. I mean, you've got Lacrima and Retaliating Sea. So look, that searches. You get the guy that searches a rock. You get the guy that searches. Where's the Ignister? It's not an Ignister? What is it? Hold on. think it's the... Where is it? He's a guy. This guy. Coder Igniter. I don't know why I always thought he was Ignister. I thought he was Code Ignister. No, Code Igniter. This guy lets you detach. You can ritual summon by tributing. So therefore, if you ever get into a sloppy situation, I mean, you can always use Crimson and this. You gotta, there's usually a way you can figure out to get these guys out in your hands. This way, your Barilla base can be active. So that's usually the card that could be good. It's basically a ritual spell now. But you don't even have that many 4s that are special summoning themselves. So again, I would look into maybe like some more ice barrier stuff that could be level 4s. They bridge and I know the ice barrier stuff changes their levels. But honestly, I'm not the most well versed in ice barrier, so I can't even tell you like what's the correct line into it, because that's the thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! There's so many archetypes, and I've been playing this game for so long, and this locks you into water synchro from the extra deck. That's not even an option then. Yeah, Fiendsmith I know can go into rank 4 if you do it right with Lacrima. And I believe you need, I think the other card is the Chorizo, right? Isn't it Chorizo? I would run Mitsu, but I would ask Noble if that's something he wants. Some people don't want to run that archetype. I believe it's Chorizo. Yeah, is your bridge to get into Fiendsmith here, so you can do that. Or your other way to bridge into this is if you run like the Duke of Demise stuff, which basically the point of this is you target a level 4 higher fiend or zombie in your graveyard, you add it to your hand. So you add this card back to your hand after you do a full Fiendsmith combo. You add this. This way you can get your tracked, and this way now with track you can add a light fiend monster from your deck or hand and then discard a card, and the fiend monster you add is the chef. So that's another bridge right there, is the Duke of Demise bridge right there. So just know that could be a bridge too. So I would decide between either the Chorizo bridge or the Duke of Demise bridge. This way your Fiendsmith package can get you into the Novell package, however you want. I'd probably run a second Chef then for that purpose. Chef's good, you don't mind seeing Chef. Again, this is also a level 6. You can also just play a prep. If you want to see more, just one prep. And then maybe it's, I mean, prep is free, so you can run 3 preps and then run a soul package, like a Magician Soul package. And then that can now get rid of like all the extra fluff that you don't need. Like, so if you do want to get rid of some of this stuff and it's like, oh, I don't need all these preparation of rites, like I already searched an Angry Burger, because this is not once per turn, this is not a hard once per turn. You can do this as many times. And yeah, there you go. So something like this, something like that is probably how I would do it, full gas. And then just thin up the extra deck however you want. Maybe you won't, again, it would be either the Chorizo, maybe just run the Duke of Demise package instead and go with Duke of Demise, because it's just a lot cleaner and that lets you get the chef. Santa Claus is fun to add in this deck. You know what, I'm gonna allow it 'cause it's the light fiend, so that he's actually got a point. So it could help break boards. One Santa Claus then, because then it turns tracked into a board breaker if you need it. They won't see it coming. I think whoever said Santa Claus, that's a good thing. And so then that lets you get all this. So that's a good card. Yeah, no, I agree with chat. Chad is right about Santa Claus. It's a decent card. I think you do it. Just make sure that you know how to get rid of it, because otherwise they're going to draw a card. Even better if you figure out ways to add it back to the hand. Like if you got cards that bounce it back, that's even better. Yeah, something like this, something like that I would do. I think this is better than what you had, in my opinion. But again, I'm very biased against hand traps. Just round it out with a droplet. You can never go wrong with droplet, in my opinion. Droplet's so good. Let me see. Already, I like this much better. Look at that. That's a beautiful hand. That's a beautiful hand. I like this here, because look, now you could send this, you could draw 2 with this. What are the 2 cards we get? Boom. Now we have this. And then that can get some stuff. Still not the best. What does this do? Okay. We have this into pretty much into this. Or we can go into Barilla Base. Have to get lucky by looking at the top 5. Yeah, and we don't hit. So not the best, but oh, you do have this too that you could have done. So yeah, actually that's not as bad, but I just don't know the ice barrier line. Great hand. Okay, that's fine. That's a great hand. This is good again, because now look, you can use Preparation of Rites to get you either this, to get you that, to get you this. Preparation of Rites has a lot of stuff here. In fact, maybe Miracle Raven. Maybe 1 Miracle Raven. Maybe that's like the bonus card. Maybe that's the bonus money card. It's Miracle Raven. Because don't forget, she can search Miracle Raven. She searches Miracle Raven. She can choose to search either Barilla Base, Miracle Raven, or your recipes. That almost makes you think, like, why isn't Herald in here? I don't know how much competition you have with your normal summon slot, but I really feel like Herald should be in here. Because you tribute, like, this is just so much. You tribute her, she special summons Post in Air. Yeah, something like that. She's so good. She's so good. Then yeah, because we've got a lot of ways to search her. Because on her own, she doesn't do stuff, but when you summon her off of stuff, it's better. Something like that. Just take Droplet back out just to make it even right now. Okay, great hand, 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 great hand. Okay, I'm much more satisfied with what I'm seeing. Great hand. Yeah. This is much better, much better. Go with this right here. That's it. There you go. All right, so we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. That's how I would doctor this one, to fit kind of like what you're looking at. And now I like what I was seeing. I didn't like what I was seeing when I first kept seeing all those hand traps. I was like, okay, it's great. If we were 1-card combo deck, it's fine to run like half your deck hand traps, but not in a 2-3 card combo deck. But yeah, so that's what we got right here. All right, let's call the stream. We're gonna call it here, because it was fun. We're doctoring, we were getting stuff, and yeah, no, that last game too was nuts. That I can't believe we won that last one. My mind was blown. We won that one. So that was cool. And it's all because of this one guy right here. Let's give a shout out to the MVP. This card was the MVP, ladies and gentlemen. This guy just won us like so many games today because one, our opponents don't read, and two, even when they do read, they can't stop them. So absolutely incredible card. Counters to Yum. He counters Yummy. He counters K9. Absolutely insane. So go with him. Put him in your deck. Make the combo. Again, that's how you can go from sandwich to sandwich, man. Don't forget. So this card is actually clutch. And you run them with the ready fusions. But yeah, so thanks for seeing you guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Cause yeah, it's a good one. I gotta eat some food too. Gotta get some delicious meals.